So it's in a plastic bag. I have it there. There's a special thing I will talk to you about, that plastic unit that I'm pulling out right there. I will get back to that with the elastic band. I'll get back to it. But I'm showing you the filtration mask right now. The elastic band right there, you got to make sure that it's not going to be too tight around your head. And I put actually foam tape around the top and around the sides for comfort. And that way you don't scratch your face, and it'll be a lot more snug on your face, and that way nothing will get in. We will talk about the bag later. So there's an elastic band, there's a tissue paper over top of that as an extra support, but you don't really need it. But if you want to, it's easy, quick release. Just remove the elastic band along with the tissue paper, and you can actually throw that into the garbage and replace it with another tissue paper on top of that with the elastic band. This is the filtration. It is a beer can, and it is taped to the mask with duct tape. Now that is a 2-liter pop, a clear one. We are now going to talk about the filtration that connects to the 2-liter pop mask. I punched holes into it with a small nail. You can use a pair of scissors, a knife, or any sharp object. It is exactly the same as what you see on the filtration mask. This is one of the best filtration masks that I've made and that I've seen. You can actually close it with the other part of the beer can, like as I'm showing you. It's easily closed and easily opened. I'm going to show you exactly what's in the contents of the beer can, which is the filtration. And I put slits into the beer can so that way I can put the top lid on and close it along with a piece of duct tape to keep it fresh from not spoiling. And you can make several of these and store them away for future use. And it attaches to the mask, the 2-liter pop, with duct tape, as you can see. The first layer was a piece of a tissue paper. That is cotton. You can get that at the dollar store. And remember, get the larger ones. That way it fits in a lot more snug into the beer can. That is the first layer. That's second layer, should I say. Next is the activated charcoal. You can find that at any fish store or Home Depot or Walmart. At the bottom you'll see there's another cotton, just like the one that I'm holding in my hand. So there's 2 pieces of cotton, 1 tissue, and the activated charcoal. As you see, I'm putting it in there firmly. That way none of the activated charcoal will fall out as I'm tipping it upside down. You will not have that problem because you will be wearing your mask and it'll be on your face. And that, remember, it gets taped to the mask with duct tape. It's exactly the same as what I'm showing you. And you can make several of them and store them away. And there you will have the best filtration mask that you can make. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the bag, my special feature that will work hand in hand with the COVID-19 filter mask, N95, with your homemade filtration mask or your shield mask. It's a grocery bag. Make sure you don't use a dollar store bag. They are really cheap. Grab yourself a really good bag and you could be making exactly what I'm showing you there. It's like almost like a Halloween mask that you'd be making out of a garbage bag. okay? Or ones that you get from a store, Safeway, whatever it may be. But make sure it's a decent one. As you can see, I've punched some holes in there, cut holes for the eyes and the mouth, and you'll see duct tape is on the inside and on the outside. That'll go over top of your head. That's protecting your face, along with your N95 mask, your filtration mask, or your shield mask. Just like as you see on the news, as the surgeons and the doctors are wearing. They are covered up. So if you want to make a jacket or pants, you can. But I'm showing you how to make the head plastic mask. This is for your whole face now. Now use and choose a really good bag. So we're going to go on to some details about it, and there's the elastic band. Make sure that it is a larger elastic band, because that'll go over top of your head, and that'll go around your neck to secure the bag around your neck. Make sure it's a larger elastic band, okay? Because you don't want to be choking, so use a larger elastic band. You can get these at the dollar store, very easily to find, okay? So we're going to move on how to make the mask. Okay, so you can see me with the plastic mask over top of my head. I do have the elastic band around my neck. It is a larger one. Please make sure that you choose a larger one. You do not want to choke. As you can see, I have the filtration mask. You could use that along with an N95 mask or the shield mask. It can work in conjunction with the plastic mask. I do want to give a disclaimer out. This will be more or less for your purpose. And I do want to say that I'm not a surgeon. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I am not qualified. But from what I've seen on YouTube videos, the filtration mask works. And I can breathe through that plastic mask. I can see through it. My nose, I can breathe through it with my nose, and I can breathe also too with my mouth, and I'm not choking because I've chosen a larger elastic band. You can get those at the dollar store. Okay, here you can see me. Hi again, everybody. You can see me with the N95 mask over top of the plastic mask, and I'm breathing just fine. And I'm holding the filtration mask. And I will demonstrate also me putting on the filtration mask and also the shield will protect you a lot more from anybody sneezing around you, anybody coughing around you, or pretty much any kind of particles that may be coming towards you. There is the shield mask. Now you could wear that over top of the plastic mask and the N95 mask, as you are going to be seeing me put that on momentarily. And there's the shield mask. I should have the shield mask a little bit lower. As you notice, it's right at the top of my head. I should be having it right where my eyebrows are, and that should be protecting me a lot more. Now, the shield mask, we do have a video on that, on how to make it. Now, I have the filtration mask, and I will be putting on the filtration mask and breathing just fine, just like I had the shield mask. Now, is this overkill? Well, you decide. But I do think this is a better mousetrap. Now, I've got the filtration mask with the plastic bag over my head and the N95. This is almost like what you see the surgeons wearing and the nurses, paramedics. If you do want to make one at home, you never know when you may need one and not have it, and have it and not need it.
And like what I was saying, okay, since you know where your eyes are now and your mouth is now, so let's just say we want to make the area where your mouth is like this a lot larger. So let's just go and make your mouth larger. Remember that you want it to be even with the bag. Your eyes are going to be over here, so this is where your eyes are going to be. Give it a good you know, like a good outline so you can see. You don't want to have a little hole, right? Okay, so then what you do next, okay? What you do next, and what you do next is you'll be putting a piece of duct tape, okay? You'll be putting a piece of duct tape. Now you want it even with your eye. You don't want to be you don't want to line it up like that, off. You don't want to line it too much high, too low. So that's where you're going to be. Okay, that's one. You do the same with the other eye and your mouth. Then you're going to be actually drawing a circle where you know pretty much that circle is going to be like that, where your eye is going to be. There's your eye, right? Then the second one, your second eye, the left eye, right eye. Okay. Now I haven't put this on my head because I'm just doing it for you guys to watch, and we're off a little bit over here, okay, which is not right. But there you go, okay. And what you're going to be doing also too is now you're going to be actually, and once you put one there, also the duct tape there, then turning it inside out, and you'll be repeating the same process on the inside. And you can see where the duct tape is right here. Put another piece of duct tape on here also too. Put another piece of duct tape right there. This is what it, and remember to line it up nicely, right? Line it up as bang on as possible, okay? Bang on, right there. Okay, now you basically have, now you can actually do your eyeball again, okay? Your eyes. And you'll do it on the inside again for your mouth and your eye. Then you can cut. Now you can cut away with your scissors. Cut away with your scissors. Cut away, I should poke it in the middle. Is what I'm going to demonstrate, just one for you. Okay, but you can see that's what we're going to want to come up with. So I'm going to poke it in the middle. Poke it in the middle. And then cut along. Cut along where you drew. Where you drew, where you did your marker, black marker. And you should be able, and you should have now one eye that you're going to be able to see through. Okay? And there you go. That's pretty much one eye that is done. Okay, and you're going to repeat the same process on this eye and this mouth. And it's going to turn out and look like that. It's going to look like that. And believe me, if you really want to go into really big detail, you can put little marks right here. That way you'll know that that's the center. That's the center line right here. You'll know exactly where everything is. This is the center of the mouth. Center on that side, left and right. And this is the little marker here, center. Up over here. You'll know exactly what's going on here, right? I'm just actually rushing over here. But this is on how you'll do that. Okay, so anyway, so once again, back over, this is what you want to end up with, is one of these. You'll have actually the filtration mask, the shield, the goggles. You'll also have the shield here and the filtration mask, and along with the N95 mask. It's getting very, very serious out there, as you are hearing around the world. I don't know if they're telling us everything, but please be safe. Make yourself one of these, because if you don't, it's better to have one of these than not having one of these at all for this situation. And now they're saying it's made out of cloth, made out of actually tissue, your own filtration mask, or your own shield mask, anything to protect yourself. Everybody out there, be safe and be kind to each other, and share this with everybody. Okay, because everybody should have this. Your mom, your dad, your children, everybody should have one of these, just in case we're in very bad times right now. All right, God bless, and actually be safe.